Hey there, it's Crafty Jennabug. So, it's another day of Dephemerember 2022, hosted by 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. Thank you again, ladies. This is a lot of fun. And I'm working on day 3, bright color and journaling card. And the animal of the day is the penguin. And this is one of the free printables that Louisa offered through her shop. And I'm going to use this one in particular today. He's really cute and I think it'll work. So let's get started. So when I think of penguins, I think of icy cold places. So my journal card is going to be this cardstock. I'm not quite sure the thickness. It's a medium thickness, I would say, whatever that is. I'm going to use this for the background because it's very icy. And then I have this metallic shimmery grayish blue paper. I'm thinking that would make a neat waterline. And then I'm gonna fussy cut him, and I'm gonna make some rocks out of this like cracked concrete looking paper for him to sit on and to go around the water. I'm gonna make some fish out of this shimmery paper, and they are going to get stuck in my bright color, which is this red mesh. This was from an orange bag, I believe. Maybe onions or potatoes, I'm not quite sure, but I'm repurposing it for the purpose. I'm repurposing it for junk journaling. It looks like netting, so I'm going to put some fish. I'm going to cut some fish out of that shiny paper, and I'm going to glue them in underneath it so it looks like he's got himself an easy meal. So the first thing I want to do is figure out how big I want my journal card to be. I will most likely, after all of this is done, put my my Dephemerember things in this journal, so I just want to see how big I should make it. Don't want it to go all the way to the end. Let's go like that. And let's see, how big is my little guy? He's pretty big, so I'll make it a pretty big card. Go to there. All right, let me get my cutters. I'm gonna trim this down and fussy cut around my little penguin, and I'll be back. Okay, so while I was cutting things out, I went ahead and cut the journal card. I cut it a little smaller than I originally had it because I didn't want my my penguin to get swallowed up. I cut out some little rock shapes from the concrete looking paper. I cut out this for water, fussy cut him, and that is what I've done so far. I'm going to scooch these over. Because I want to back this before I get too far. I have this book. I have these papers that look like lace. It's by Paper Pizzazz. And I found this one. And it looks like snowflakes, so I thought it would be perfect for backing this journal card. And now I just need to decide if I want it to go this way. I think I do. Or do I want it to go do I want that much white? I think I just want the snowflake pattern on the back, so I am going to glue that down. Jeez, I am just like taking everything with me. So that is the back side of the journal card. I really like that. I think that'll be easy to write on. I might do something else to the back. I'm not sure yet. And then for this side, okay, so that is what I have so far. I really like it. I think it really conveys the dismalness of like the Antarctic. I like it. And then we've got him, who is pretty warm toned, but I like him. And then my brightness, my bright color. Like that, but more. Awesome. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue him down right about there. Oh, you know what? Well, that's still wet. I think I will put a fish behind his beak so that it looks like he's eating it and not stuck in it. That is what I have so far. Oh, I meant to ink around my rocks a little bit so you can tell that they're rocks. Whoops. Up here feels like it's missing something. I have these like pearl embellishments, sticker things, and I thought that would be cool up here as like the wind blowing. So let's do that. I like that. It's very icy, it's very cold. We've got a resourceful little penguin who has figured out how to work this net. And I like it. I like it a lot. That bright color really pops, doesn't it? Kind of wish I had printed my penguin on white paper instead of that beige cardstock, but it's fine. He looks a little dirty. He looks like he's been roughing it, but he came across this net and he figured he was gonna make it work. So I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll come back to mess with it some more. But I think overall it might be pretty close to done. I might line the edges, especially on the back. Maybe I'll use the vintage photo and go around the edges, because then, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna let it dry before I do anything else though. Is there anything like not hitting record? So, I thought I had hit record. This is dry. I added a little definition shadows under some of these rocks. I meant to do it before I glued them down, but you know, I forgot. And then I flipped it over and I did some stamping using Hickory Smoke Distress Permanent Ink and this Inkadoo stamp set. I'm not sure if this 98394 is the number of this, but I used this one here. Winter Trails, yeah. So, sorry about not hitting record. You can see what I'm doing from here on out. I'm going to use some vintage photo and just edge around it a little bit. I really only want, I don't want him to be the only grayish, or the only brownish thing. There, just to kind of give a finished edge to it. And then I'll do the same on this side. Awesome. Now the only thing I haven't done is incorporate the number 3. So I think I gotta figure out a way to do that, maybe on the back. I'm gonna go find a number 3 stamp. All right, the only number 3 I could find is part of this Royal and Lang nickel Ransom alphabet stamps. So that's a number 3 out of there. I'm going to use the same color. And I think, ew, maybe I'll switch it to black. There we go. That's better. That's better. Not really a fan of how that turned out, but oh well. Anywho, I have a 3, which is my own little incorporation. So I know it was day 3. All right. Well, this has been a lot of fun. So, to remind myself of the prompt, it was bright color, journal card, and the penguin. That was pretty fun. This was a lot of fun. I definitely stretched myself a little bit as far as comfort zone. Yeah, this was a little difficult to work with, but I really like the way it turned out. A big thank you again to Louisa and Barbara. Go check out their channels if you haven't already. They're amazing. I cannot speak highly enough of their talent. I am very grateful to be able to participate in this, and hopefully I'll keep chugging along. Granted, as I film this, it is it's the evening of day 4, and I have just now completed day 3, so I am a day behind, but that's not a big deal. As long as I can keep up with posting daily, I think I'll be happy. Thanks again. This, like I said, this is a lot of fun. I enjoyed this very much, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow's project, which will be day 4 on day 5. Anywho, Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye.